Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. As-salatu was-salam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. On to the matter at hand. We begin with the name of Allah, and we ask Allah to extend His mercy and His blessings continuously to Prophet Muhammad and the followers of Prophet Muhammad. My name is Abdullah Muslim. I've been practicing Islam. I'm from the United States of America. I've been practicing Islam for approximately 51 years now. And I'll say that, like I said in the last segment, it gets better every year. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because one of the reason I'm speaking with you right now is because one of the points of, I guess you could say, the apex that a lot of people think is, or one of the aspects of our worship that a lot of people believe is the apex of the participation or the duties, the responsibilities of Muslims is Ramadan. And as I told you before, there's something that Allah has given us that's better. Better than Ramadan, yeah. According to the words of Allah and the words of Prophet Muhammad, yes, something better than Ramadan. And that's the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah. And during these days, we've been told by Allah and His Prophet that the reward is greater than anything that we could do at any other time of the year, including the worship that we perform or that we do during the month of Ramadan. I have been practicing with knowledge these 10 days for about maybe 37 years. And I just didn't know about them in the early part. I didn't know that of their importance. And during these days, you see, during Ramadan, it's obligatory. We have to do it because Allah has told us to do it. But during these days of Dhul Hijjah, it's strictly voluntary. Dhul Hijjah occurs about 60 days or so after Ramadan. It's about 2.5 months after Ramadan is finished. And what happens is there's no prescription except for the day of Arafat. There's nothing that we're told to do. In fact, if you don't want to fast Arafat, you don't have to, but you're advised to do so. Arafat is the day when all of the believers who are going on Hajj migrate from Mina to the plain of Arafat. And they stay there up until Salatul Maghrib, which is at sundown, when the sun goes below the horizon. All of those of us who are not on Hajj are advised to fast that day. And what happens is the preceding 9 days, the days that are preceding Arafat, the preceding 8 days, the days that are preceding Arafat, are days that whatever good deeds we do count more than the good deeds that we do at any other time of the year, including the fasting of Ramadan. Now, from my perspective, as a Muslim and as a person from a Western society, someone who served in the United States military, someone who's worked for major American corporations, America is a country that, in fact, Western societies are very, very conscientious about time, and they're conscientious about order, or at least they try to be. And one brother told me, he says that the problem is that a lot of what they do is man-made for the benefit of commerce, or the benefit of a few individuals. Maybe you might have some societies where someone who's an oppressor is running the society, and he wants to have a certain amount of order in the society. And he figures that he has to have these individuals who enforce his will. Within the framework of Islam, the will that's enforced is the will or the desire of Allah to establish sakina amongst those people who serve him and even those who don't. More in the next segment, inshallah.